feel me? Yeah, we're gonna do an interview, SCRNSHUTV. We're gonna see the man himself, Jesse Dean, the homie, you know. But right now we driving to Lancaster. We're almost at Jesse Dean's. You know that shit. You know that shit. You know that shit. You know what, man? Just a recap. The time I came up here, one of my tires blew out, homie. It ain't no fun if your tires blow out here in Lancaster. It is hot as hell out this month. Man, it's all good. Yeah, we're here at Jesse Dean's right now. Check it out, homies. Wes, right? Yeah, we got Wes right there behind the boards. We're at the shop. Yeah, that's the Zach did. Well, walking through. Look at all this crazy here. What kind of crazy we got going on in here? Yo, yo, yo. Check out the magic here. Damn.
See, those are those caps we're making.
Oh, hell yeah. It's taping.
There's one, we're just finishing clear on it, but this is what they look like.
Damn, man. You see that, folks? Just showing you something.
Candies, candies, candies.
Oh, damn, man.
Tastes like candy.
Look like gummy bears and some
Whatever. That was hella crazy, man.
air guitar. Oh, good guitar you're working on?
We're doing the inlays right now on this guitar. So we just resin the inlays on there.
Oh, damn.
So once they're all cut out, it's gonna look like kind of like this. It's a little more green, but yeah, do all types of stuff. So it's just DJ junk.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man. This is where all the magic happens, party people.
This is where all the magic happens, party people.
You know? It's hot as hell out there, man.
Oh, I know. Yeah. DJ Expo in Atlantic City. What was it, like 3 weeks ago now? Finally? 2 weeks? 3 weeks ago? Something like that. And I was talking to the guys at Rain, and, you know, obviously, the Rain 62, 61, when they came out that whole series, they changed the slider or the glider on those faders with a new polymer or a different polymer. Problem is those polymers crack. A lot of people are having issues with them and so on and so forth. So I got to give it to the guy, Brandon, at Infinity Faders for coming out with that aluminum thing. It's genius. I mean, it's absolutely outstanding. But some people, I don't know, want... but this here, I was talking to the guys over at Rain. They're like, we completely reformulated and redid it again, and they came out with this here. It's a whole new polymer. It's a high impact plastic. I mean, a high impact. I mean, this stuff is super durable, and it's not rigid like the plastics they were using before that would crack.
Yeah.
This would actually give a little bit, but it's a really tough plastic. Yeah. I mean, it's really durable, it's robust. So, basically, instead of buying all the factory faders back again and replacing them with those acrylic ones or the polycarbonate or whatever that the polymer that they used, they keep breaking. Just we've got now the OEM original replacement ones now that don't crack. You know, that's the whole thing. Just like the original brown ones did, and like their 57s and the 56s and the 56Ss, and they had the brown style ones. And I never had any problem with those. I mean, very rarely would have one break. I mean, that was people are, that was a hard coal or like some Hulk juice or something on it. But you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's with that. We are now also, a lot of people lose their battery covers. We now have OEM replacement battery covers for the PTO1s. They work on the PTO1, PTO1 USB, Scratch, and Ion. Everybody keeps breaking off those little turkeys. Everybody knows what that is. That is a tone arm clip. So we have the OEM tone arm clips for those that always break off. I mean, I've broken, lost, I don't know how many. Matter of fact, shit, your turntable has little Velcro things on it. Yeah. So we got those to replace that. And then, of course, OEM belts, because people are stretching the belts out and they're putting those turntables through a little bit more than they were intended for. Yeah. They were just intended to listen to records, now people are scratching. So the belts kind of have a tendency to stretch. We have the original belts again for them. Okay, dope. We also have the little rubber stoppers now that go on top of your platters for your turntables. Oh, nice. We have them in a bunch of different colors now. Purple, red, blue, green. Yeah. A whole bunch of different colors. They're, well, around here somewhere. We also have the little felt pads if you want to change the color of your felt pads. that go around the little 4 felts. We have those now. We have a hardware kit, so if you lose your screws or clips for the platter clip, the base screws, stuff like that, when you go to mod it and do this, you end up, sometimes you lose those screws. We have a little packet of screws to replace all those.
Wow.
If you need to on that. So we're trying to make it parts available that either get lost, broken, or so on and so forth. There's factory parts that are now available. Because before, I mean, I searched everywhere online. I've searched, Newmark never had them, nobody had them, you couldn't find them anywhere for a lot of these parts. So we want to make sure that they're available to you now. So we worked out with Newmark, and we got a bunch of stuff straight, and got a bunch of stuff going that so we can carry these parts for you. You know.
Dope.
Yeah. You know, like a belt, I think it's $6 or $7 for the belt. The clip is like $6, I think, for that, and the battery cover is $6 or $7 for the battery cover.
How about those?
These here are 20. They're $20.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So, and their original their exact equipment that are, in, you know what I'm saying, the exact same thing except for the new updated ones. And they're only $20.
Damn.
So if you break them, they don't feel horrible, because I remember I think the whole new fader was like 85 for a whole new fader. So, and the sliders, I think at the time were also 25 for the old sliders. I'm not 100%. So.
Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said.
Okay.
So that's that. Yeah. So there we go.
Okay, how about now we're gonna get to one of the main points, the Portablist World Tours.
Oh, the tours.
Yeah.
Tours are crazy. I mean, absolutely nuts. Oh, button. Was it in March? I think we did our Asia tour, or our West Asia tour. West or East Asia tour. South Asia. I don't know. So we went to Japan, and then we went to Taiwan, and then we went to Manila. Did those, and that was outstanding. And what we're trying to do with the portable thing, people don't, I don't know if they understand why we're out there doing this. We're trying to do documentation. That's pretty much it. Just like what you're going out and documenting people and documenting what's going on. In the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, nobody had really camcorders. Nobody had video devices. Nobody could really record the scratch movement. You know, when people started really getting into it and actually started the whole form of turntablism.
Yeah.
You know, you had, you know, the East Coast guys, you know, the Executioners that had videotape guys, you know, you had some of the people up there, then you had the Thud Rumble Cats, and then you had some of these other people, TMCs, stuff like that, you could only catch those videos that way. Then of course, as the 90s progressed, closer to 2000, you saw a lot more of it because video is now more available. Like you could get digital camcorders, you could get different things like that to document and edit and do all these things without, you know, a cinema price tag.
Yeah.
You know. So what we're trying to do with this is try to document this as far as we can with infancy throughout the world. So if this continues on, which we hope we do, and we hope that we can make more products and develop it as portable as a viable way to DJ. Like you can go to a club with your turntable, you can go to the park with your turntable, you can go to sit in a boat with your turntable, you can go to a friend's house with your turntable, you can go everywhere just like your iPhone or just like a guitar.
Dope.
Why can't you do that with a turntable? Why not? What's stopping anybody? You know, so that's my whole philosophy behind this, is that now it's a personal player. It's a personal device that you can take with you. You know, technology is getting there. We're trying to push technology in certain things, or try to utilize what's available to make that happen. I mean, obviously, Vestex and Thud Rumble tried to do it a long time ago with the QFO, but that was more of a standalone type system at home, or you had to plug it in. It really wasn't a movable device. But the whole concept of having everything in one unit like that really kind of shifted and shaped the direction of portablism.
Yeah.
So, as I get back to it about the tours, we're trying to document what's going on with portablism throughout the world. You know, so that's why we stopped in Tokyo. We did our little things here showing that you can pretty much just walk around and show up at some of the weirdest places you don't even know, and just start cutting it up. The first night when we were in Tokyo, outside of, were we in Shibuya? I'm not sure. It might have been a little further out. Might have been in Harajuku. But anyway, there is a fashion event, and we're like, okay, cool. So we started just sitting there, and there's all these really bougie people, you know, these really, you know, people, you know, high fashion people in this area for this like launch thing, and they had this big wood shoe outside. And we're like, what is this? You know, can we take photos? You know, because I guess they were taking photos with this shoe. So, you know, of course, you know, we had Sid with us, and Sid's crazy. Go! Yeah! Go! Yeah! And he's like, I want to scratch on that shoe regardless. We got to scratch on that shoe. So we're like, okay, cool. So we talked to the people, talked to this, and then, of course, last resort, we ended up having to drop his name. You know, Shido from Slipknot, you know, for God's sakes. And we hate doing that because that's not what it's about. You know, it's more about just getting that crazy spot and scratching in the weirdest spots that people just don't do that.
Yeah.
So we did. We finally started walking away, and about 2 minutes later we get a call. They're like, come back. We want you to do it. So we ended up doing a full shoot and a film session right there on that shoe. It was myself, Tim, Sid, and Freddie was there, and he did some cuts too, Swift style. And it was kind of nuts. It was just, what a weird spot. We just ended up scratching on this big ass artwood shoe. You know, and then of course we ended up going to all these different little shows and so on and so forth. Sid had an event that night in Tokyo at I think it was one of his friends' birthday parties. So we went there and we cut it up in there. It's just all over the place. It doesn't make any difference. That's what's so cool about it, and that's what we're trying to document. It's just like you can go anywhere and expose this. We're just trying to expose it to a lot of people. Funky fresh, do it. Funky fresh, do it. Funky. You know, and that Japan has been outstanding with that. You know, the Stokyo guys at Stokyo have been doing a lot with that. They're moving forward. DJ Shin out of Osaka, he's doing a lot with that. A1, Japan Sound, you know, they've been doing a lot with it. The KBK guys have been doing a lot of it. Osaka has been doing a lot of cool stuff out of Osaka with that.
Nice.
And Shin, he's been doing the Kamikaze portable meetups, which is outstanding. Matter of fact, he just had one, I think, last night. I think it was last night, or it's coming up soon. And yeah, we, you know, after Tokyo, we went to Osaka, and of course, we cut on the train going to Osaka. And when we get to Osaka, we meet up at that portable event, and it's just all the guys there. Little Rena, I hit him up way prior, you know, letting him, we were coming down, and he showed up with his fam, and you know, all the other guys just all came out, you know, and what was really crazy is you had all the guys kind of like shining up their shoes and shining up their things. All right, we got to show what's up. We got to, you know, because they're thinking, you know, we're from America or what, or, you know, or some type of iconic people or whatever. I'm like, we're just us, you know, we just do us. And it's just crazy. And you see these guys, man, they're getting all, you know, polishing their turntables like it's coming to a car show, and they're getting everything ready to go to do this event. And it's like, and we get there, and it was so awesome, you know, guys pulling out the best scratches they could, you know, to try to, you know, to press and stuff. And it was just, I still get beside myself, people doing that because we're there. I've never been one of those people to do that, you know what I'm saying, to go down that way, you know, it's just, it's just mind-blowing for me, you know. And then, you know, of course, we did the whole session thing, and gave out t-shirts, and we gave out stuff, and we did all that crazy stuff, and it was just outstanding. And the response from all the guys, you know, there were just, it was awesome. I think everybody had an amazing time, and could finally, you know, a lot of them relaxed and chilled out, but you could tell that they were a bit nervous, you know, that we were coming out, but it was just awesome. I mean, it was very just, I just still can't get over everywhere we go with these meetups now. It's just, all these people come out, you know, it's just out of the woodwork, and it's just dope to see how what we're doing here and also what everybody else is doing, you know, and the whole movement and the whole scene is just growing. You know, people are just ecstatic with it. They're having fun. They can get out and mingle and hang out with their friends. They can go out and, like you guys down there in San Diego, you know, you guys meet out in front of Feel It or go to another spot and just kick it and just cut it.
Yeah.
I mean, and you don't need shit to do it. It's like just a couple, little speaker and a turntable. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need a whole PA system like you used to drag out your 1200s and all these crates of records and all this shit now. It's like you don't need that, you know, and it's really cool. So anyway, back Asia, then we went to Taiwan. Taiwan, we met up with Bingo and all the guys over at that manufacturer, talking to them about really cool parts and stuff, because there's certain parts that we got from them that we've exhausted the U.S.
There's certain parts, no matter how hard we try to get, that are made in the United States, because we try to pride our stuff on everything U.S. made, it just can't be done. So that's what we're working with these guys, is to get those little extra little parts, you know, to make sure that our product's top notch.
To manipulate the sound so we can cut off, on and off, just like a typical fader, but a lot sharper. So with the beat, we can do something like this.
From Taiwan, you know, we did that. Then I went to South Taiwan, to Taipei, to Yongan or something like that. I can't pronounce it, so please forgive me on that. And then we, of course, right from there, we went down to Manila, and we did some stuff in jeepneys. We did stuff on the little trike carts. We met up with a lot of really cool people in Manila. We got to see some really cool spots. You know, we got to meet. I got to finally meet Trigger from Trigger Faders, you know, and him and his crazy stuff that he does over there, which I give that guy mad props. You know, it's like, I feel that a lot of times a lot of people are trying to be in competition with this, to be the top dog, to be this, and it's like, nah, it ain't about that. It's about what can we do to help each other? You know, what can we do to make this work better? Because, you know, butting heads, it's good, but you end up getting egos and you end up getting stuff like that, which, I mean, we all do, unfortunately. I mean, that's just human nature. But if we can put that aside and look at the bigger picture of it all, it's like, it's not us that are making this stuff that wins. It's the people at the end. It's the people that are using the product that win.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not us, you know. So, it was really cool to finally meet him and talk to him and talk about ideas and go over a bunch of stuff, you know, all his crazy shit that he's doing, all this crazy stuff, you know, and then exchanging ideas and exchanging solutions for certain issues and stuff, and it was just really cool. And I think hopefully his horizons were a little bit more broad and going, okay, they're not just these crazy Americans coming over here to show us how to do shit. It's more like, let's work together, let's make this stuff happen. You know, I want to see what you're doing too. You know, because it's not just, oh, we're going to take your idea. It has nothing, no, it's not that. It's more, what can we do to make your idea come alive? Or what can we do to help make what you're doing over there, spread it to continue on to make it grow, you know, watering the trees, you know. So that was really cool in Manila. Got to meet up with Art Doug and all those guys were outstanding. It was really cool. So that was Asia.
Scratch.